Well, one agency, I'll call them, that's helping us track Santa Claus. I mean, you realize now we're just hours away from liftoff from the North Pole. So NORAD is ready to go. That's the North American Aerospace Defense Command. And they've got their radar screens ready. Their satellites are locked in. Volunteers all standing by to track Santa's flight around the planet. Now, when Santa lifts off, NORAD will follow the journey from rooftop to rooftop, making sure everything stays on schedule. In fact, Jeremy Baker spoke with Colonel Justin Elliott at NORAD about the flight plan.
What kind of technology does NORAD use to track Santa?
The same technology that we use to defend the United States and Canada every single day of every single year for the last 70 years. We use a series of radars that are on the coast that can look quite far. And my favorite piece of technology is our overhead space-based sensors, which pick up heat, infrared. And what you would be amazed by is how hot Rudolph's nose actually burns. So we are tracking with those space-based sensors with a pretty tight track quality as he flies around the globe.
I mean, that's got to be tight. I mean, to get in on the nose and actually get infrared readings. Hey, listen, if you want to track Santa beginning tomorrow, we're going to be streaming this on KENS 5 Plus. It's going to start early tomorrow and all the way through Christmas Eve. Download KENS 5 Plus on your television now and watch for free. All right, if you're doing some traveling tomorrow, I'm going to show you the fog visibility forecast, but first I want to give you an idea that we are precipitation free across the entire state of Texas, not just tomorrow, but also Christmas Day and the day after. So that's in really good shape as far as traveling by road in Texas. If you're driving to the airport, you might run into a delay off the west coast for sure. Still some tragic flooding rains continue, especially Southern California now. And then you'll also see that again on Christmas Day as well as the Friday after. Now, included on Friday the 26th will be Philadelphia, perhaps even Chicago on some flight delays. Beautiful downtown. In fact, the Tower Red, ready for Santa. You know, he's got to know. I mean, these are important, landmarkers for him. And look at the Frost Tower, too. Beautiful red tonight. Skies are still mostly clear. Temperature 70. We're waiting for the clouds to roll in. 70 right now after a high today of 80. Look at Gonzales taking the prize as warmest at 85. Close at Pearsall, Cotulla, both 84s. Our 80 got dangerously close to a record high of 83, only 3 away from that 1972 record. But look at this. I mean, we're starting the mornings 3 degrees warmer than the average high. So no surprise that we're in this heat wave, and we're far from the warmest. I mean, we're about 15 degrees above average. How about Dallas, Wichita, Denver, Casper, Billings, all 20 to 30 degrees above average. And notice how it's kind of centered right in the middle of the country because of where the high pressure dome is anchored. We're going to see some fog tomorrow morning, and then that's going to clear out for an afternoon high of about 79 with some decent sunshine. No big changes tomorrow at all, and not even on Christmas Day or the Friday after. Fog is going to return, so be aware that visibility could be as low as half a mile as you get travel started on Christmas Eve. Now, let's move ahead to the weekend, even the second half of the weekend and the start of next week for this frontal boundary. This is going to be a slight chance midday Sunday, maybe just a few light showers. And then the best chance on coverage is going to be probably Sunday night. Again, this is early. These are still global models. Once we can look at the high resolution data, we'll have a better idea on timing and coverage on that rain. But it's the next best rain chance on the 14-day forecast, which begins with 65 tomorrow morning, then 78 to 79 to 80 to 81 to wrap up the week. And then on Sunday, you see where the front is going to make the difference. 76 the high Sunday, but we'll stay in the 50s on the final Monday of the year. Rain chance only about 20% with this front, but we're definitely going to see some colder air, especially the final 2 days of the year. Those will be cold mornings, around 40 in the city, some upper 30s in the metro, but the hill country probably a light freeze. Looking ahead to New Year's Eve, we're in good shape. 66 the high on New Year's Eve. 70 on the first day of 26. So I'm thinking temperature-wise at midnight, we're probably going to be mid-50s. It'll be a really nice night for fireworks.